I'm Rob.
And I'm Amy.
I'm a designer at Splitpixel, and you are?
Also a designer at Splitpixel.
Apparently we've got to decorate this Christmas tree
because
it's Christmas. It's not really, it's pretty good in July. You're putting it there right in front of your face.
Perfect.
Do you want a bowl of balls?
So I've worked at Splitpixel for 4 years, just over 4 years.
And I have been here since September 2011, I think. What's the year? Right, hang on. My son is 9. So, and I think it's September 2011. It's been a long time. Nothing really drew me to web design. I started out as a 3D modeler. I kind of moved on to doing graphic design, and moved into marketing, and then moved into email design. So I learned a bit about HTML, and then ended up just kind of doing websites.
I'm the same really, I kind of just fell into it. I was doing something completely different before I came here, and then I decided I wanted to go into graphic design. So I did like a full-time short course, and then Splitpixel gave me a job doing web design. And my favourite thing about working at Splitpixel is the diversity of projects that we work on. There's just lots of different things coming through the studio.
I'd agree with that. Yeah, like I say, I've worked in marketing departments and stuff before, just on single brands, but then coming here, you get a different project every month. It's nice to work with different kind of brand assets and that kind of thing. You meet a lot of different people. We made the move over as a studio to using Webflow a couple of years ago. Yeah, instead of just providing clients with like a flat image of what the website might look like on any given browser, we can actually give them a working prototype so that we can get a good idea of how it works on their specific browser. It gives them a much better flavour of what they're going to end up with as a final product. But still, my favourite piece of software is Photoshop, because I get to do fun things with it.
I agree with Rob really. Webflow is really good, but Photoshop is still a lot easier to play around with different design ideas before you build it up as a prototype, because you've got to have a clear idea in your mind of what you're going to do before you get started. So one of the top 3 things to consider when designing a website is the audience, who's going to be using the website, and the demographics and how it's going to work for them.
The second most important thing is the content. It's essentially, a website is just a piece of online graphic design, and its kind of primary objective is to communicate a message. You can only communicate a message with content. Content is king.
We'd love to say design was king, but unfortunately, I think design supports the content.
Mm-hmm. We're not bitter.
So what would you say the third thing was?
I would say the third thing is brand.
Brand,
Back to communicating a message. Every brand has got a message that it wants to portray. It's got a tone of voice, it's got not an attitude. Yeah, and maybe an attitude, personality. My least favourite font, it'd just be Arial, because it like pretends to be Helvetica but isn't. Kill it with fire.
My least favourite is a font called Hobo. For those who aren't familiar, it's almost like a 70s style crazy font. It has got a weird little G that gets cut off the bottom.
My favourite font is probably Hobo. It's got this sexy little G. See, it's a 70s thing, but I like Cooper Black. It's
nothing to do with
massive.
70s things.
Okay.
It's just that particular one. Yeah, it's just trying to be like groovy.
Yeah, Cooper Black. Favourite with Quentin Tarantino.
I like Bedoni. Used more in like the fashion industry. You see it in magazines and things. And I also like, I think it's ITC, American Typewriter, which is just kind of cool.
This is what happens when you design by committee.
I think it's lovely. Well, it's okay. Good job, Rob.
Good job, Amy.
Mr.